Hello basketball coaches and basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to show you some Screen the Screener, or STS, basketball plays. Basketball players or basketball coaches that have players who are looking to get recruited, I can help you get recruited. First of all, you need a highlight tape, and I can help you with that in the link in the description below. Just look for the highlight tape link. So hello everyone, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training. If you're new to this channel, on this channel I show you basketball plays, drills, and skills. So if you like that stuff, hit that like button and subscribe. But anyways, today I'm going to show you some amazing STS basketball plays that you can run at pretty well any age group and will allow your team to score more points. Now, if you don't know what STS or Screen the Screener basketball plays are, well, in this video I will explain the plays and the idea behind them. However, if you're looking to have a little bit more of a comprehensive review of what the STS is, go check out my video from yesterday, and that will explain quite a bit more. But anyways, let's get down to the clipboard and let's check out these basketball plays. So first, in this first basketball play, we're going to have player 5 screening for player 4, and player 4 is going to use that screen. Now, at this time, player 4, instead of screening on this side, is going to wrap around and he's going to screen on the other side of player 1. What we're hoping for here is player 1 will use that screen. He may be open for a three-point shot or a drive towards the rim. However, player 5 is going to be clearing out. Player 5 red is going to be going with him. Now, player 4 has to try and recover. Now, if he recovers to player 4, who did the screen, now this may be not as much of a idea because, well, now we just have player 4 back on player 4. But if player 1 red stuck with player 4 and player 4 recovered and switched off, this is going to be a huge mismatch. 4, which is usually a power forward, versus a point guard as a defender. This is going to be huge. Player 1 needs to get that ball to player 4, and if that collapses the defense, and if it doesn't, he needs to score. But if it does, then we have players on the wings who are open for possible three-point shots or drives along the baseline. Now, in our second play, what we are going to do is obviously another STS. We're going to have players 4 and 5 screening down for players 2 and 3. Now, what's going to happen is player 3 and player 2, they either have a choice. They can both set a sandwich screen on player 1, or what could happen is one could set up for a three-point shot, and then the other one will be doing a Screen the Screener screen. So that means that player 1 is going to use that player as a screen. Player 3 is going to roll towards the basket, and we may have an open player going down the middle of the key. If not, we might have an open three-point shot for player 1 as well. Or player 2 may be open for the skip pass over for the three-point shot too. Now, in our third play, this is going to be a triangle offense. I do really like the triangle. So we're going to first have player 1 pass to player 3. And player 1 is going to cut down to that corner where player 3 will pass him the ball back. Now what's going to happen is player 3 is going to take a step or two higher, which will allow player 5 to go and set a screen for player 3. Now what's going to happen is player 3 is going to then set a screen for player 1, who's going to use that screen, and player 3 is going to roll off. Now at this time, player 1 may be open for a shot. If he is not, then we have player 3 who should be open, cutting towards the rim for an easy layup. Now this is really great against a team that is obviously not playing against a zone defense. But this is really, really good against a man-to-man defense, and you are really attacking the rim here. So every time you attack the rim, it's easy points. So here we have a 3-out, 2-in basketball offense, and this is obviously going to be Screen the Screener one more time. So what we are going to start with is player 3 screening down for player 5, who's going to pop up, and this is going to be a screen and roll with player 1. Now what usually happens here is this is going to be a switch, and this is going to be a switch one more time possibly. Even if it isn't, this is going to be a mismatch. It doesn't matter which player is defending player 5. This is a mismatch, and that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping for player 5 to get that ball, but when this screen is happening up top, we're going to be having a back screen from player 4 so that player 2 is cutting towards baseline. What this is going to help you with is because player 5 is going to pop out and play help defense. Meanwhile, one of these players is going to be down with player 5. We're going to have an opening for a player cutting rim, which is player 2 blue. This is a really great offense. I would say maybe at the older middle school age or even high school age, because there is lots of moving parts. But this is very effective even against zone defenses. Now, here is our 5th basketball play, and this is a 5-out. Now, a 5-out, you're probably saying, how is this screen the screener? Well, there's a 5-out play called pass and screen away. So whichever way you pass to, you need to go and screen for the other player. Now, when you screen for the other player, that's just going to be our STS. So we're going to have player 1 passing to player 3 to start off, and then player 1 is going to go and screen for player 4. Player 4 is going to use that screen, and then he's going to set a screen for player 3. Now at this time, we're going to have player 1 pop back out, and this is going to be a screen and roll. So now, if player 3 goes with player 3, and player 1 recovers or player 4 recovers, we're really hoping for player 1 to recover down for player 4. This is going to be a mismatch. But also, when player 4 cuts, there we go, solid line. Player 5 is going to be moving up, and player 4 is going to be clearing out. Now at this time, again, same idea. Pass, screen away, and then player 5 is going to go and screen for player 1. This is going to be a very quick and easy play, and player 5 may be open down the middle of the key. Basically, pass, screen away, STS. This is a fantastic play. Try it with your team, and let us know in the comments below how it goes. Now, I'm going to give you one more bonus basketball play. This is the 1-3-1. I did do a big 1-3-1 offense video the other day, so if you want to go back and check that out, you can. However, this is really great with an STS as well. What we're going to have is player 4 screening down for player 5, who's then going to pop up and set a screen for player 1. Now, what we're hoping for now is player 4 is going to clear out, and this may or may not be a switch. It doesn't really matter. They're both big men, and player 1 is going to use that screen and roll. Now, player 5 may be open, but what we are looking for is player 1 for the 3-point shot or player 5 rolling towards the basket. Now, I am going to show you just one more play. This is an overload offense. This is what you would normally play against a zone, so that's what I'm going to put these players in, is a zone defense. Okay, so here we have a 2-3 zone defense. These guys are the 3, these guys are the 2. And then from there, what we are going to have is player 3. He's going to go out and clear out and set a screen for player 5. Now, what's going to happen here is it's not really a screen for player 5. It's more or less, this is a bit different, screening on this side of player 2. Player 5 is going to pop down and set a screen for player 1. Player 1 is going to dribble up, and we're going to have player 1 pass to player 2 for the 3-point shot. Meanwhile, we're going to have 3 players ready for the rebound with only 2 defensive players there ready for the rebound. Because player 2 is screening on this side of player 2 red, 2 blue should be wide open for the 3-point shot. So it's not necessarily a full-out STS against a zone, but it does work, and it's very similar to what a screen the screener would be. Anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed these basketball plays. If you have, comment below. Let us know if you've used any of these in the past, or if you're going to start using any of them in the future. But anyways, I hope that you have enjoyed. I do post new videos every single day, so I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another basketball plays, drills, or skills video. So hello everyone, I do have a very fun channel that I have a ton of fun with. It's called the ArmChair Athlete. The link is in the description below. But anyways, I do racing, video games, just video games in general, mostly sports oriented, as well as having a Mustang in real life, and I'm going to be testing that out against the video game Mustangs and everything like that. It's a ton of fun, so go check it out. I also do tech reviews on that channel as well. It's the ArmChair Athlete. Go check it out. The link is in the description. Hello, so if you have liked this video, click over here to subscribe, or maybe over here, depending on which side I put it on. I don't know yet. Anyways, also the opposite direction or the opposite side is another video you may like. So I hope to see you again in one of those next videos. Yeah.